This is Doggy DNA, the show where we invite dog owners of all sorts to come and discover the secrets held within the DNA of their equally diverse canine counterparts. Be prepared for surprises as we reveal their DNA results to learn about their lineage and provide a historical context for their individual behaviors, personalities, and abilities. We'll meet some wonderful dogs and hear the stories of how they found their families. And we'll even have time to play with the pups as our experts share advice on how best to nurture and train a wide variety of breeds. So sit, stay, and let's get to know humanity's furry best friend with Doggy DNA. Join us as we explore the delightful world of Firu, whose irresistible cuteness is sure to bring a smile to your face.
He's like my world. He's my best friend.
Next, meet Reggie, the shaggy blonde goofball who's always the life of the party with his floppy ears and boundless energy.
We were always looking for kind of like a scruffy dog who looked like he had a story to him.
Finally, brace yourself for more giggles with Rosie, whose infectious humor and boundless energy will brighten even the gloomiest of days.
Very shy, not playing with toys, but she very quickly opened up to us and showed us her true colors.
I'm Brad Stevens.
And I'm Scarlett Bootlier, and we brought our dog Firu with us today.
Brad, how did you meet Firu?
We are fostering dogs through Hearts of the North, and we just got back from the Arctic, and we ended up foster failing with Firu. He decided he didn't want to leave, so we ended up keeping him, although it was not planned at all.
What was it like when Firu first came home? What was that sort of transition like?
Firu was a rescue from Texas, so it was a bit of a shock to him when he first saw all the snow, and there wasn't a whole lot of meat on his bones when he first came up too, so it was a bit of getting him back up to health and just seeing how he adapted to life in our part of the world.
And so do you feel like there was like a moment where you really felt like, oh no, this is our dog?
It was mainly our daughter that he took to right away, so it was like he always wanted to sleep in her bed, jump up on her lap, and she was his safety net for sure.
That's really beautiful. Tell me some of the things that you've come to love the most about Firu.
Some of my favorite things about Firu are how snuggly he can be and how attached he is to the family. He is a fierce protector of Scarlett, but he is a very lovable dog and has a huge heart.
I love how playful he is and how energetic he can be. Sometimes when he's really tired, it's very cute to see him roll up into a little cinnamon roll shape. That's why I call him a cinnamon roll sometimes.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Firu's behaviors. I've noticed that he has a very unique tail wag.
He definitely does. We say it's the helicopter tail. It's usually the tail wag and the sounds that he makes. We joke that he might be part pigeon with the cooing that he does.
Okay, well, that will be a first, for sure, if that's the case.
We wanted to get the DNA profile done just to see which one of his traits were tied to the breeds. We had some guesses based on how he behaves with the high energy, and we just wanted to see what it actually was driving him to be the way he is.
Are you excited? I have results and they're really fun. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Firu is 18%, so just a little bit, is a rat terrier.
Okay.
That's a fun one, right? Then we have 17% toy poodle. Just a little bit. Then we have 20% of Firu is a person's Russell Terrier. And this is the last one. 45% of Firu is a Chihuahua.
Would have thought it would have been the other way around for the terrier and the Chihuahua.
From the English countryside, a spirited companion emerged in the 19th century, the Parson Russell Terrier. They were bred by Reverend John Russell, who sought a small, fearless dog capable of keeping up with horses and flushing foxes out from their dens. Due to their tenacity and agility, the reputation of these terriers as skilled fox hunters spread, making them a preferred dog of farmers and hunters alike. Parson Russell Terriers like Firu found their way across oceans, accompanying travelers on ships and settlers to new lands.
I only thought it would be Chihuahua and Jack Russell, but I guess there's a little bit more of a mix to him.
The toy poodle definitely explains some of his diva traits.
So what do you guys think of that?
Some of it was expected and some of it was questionable.
The rat.
Yes.
So not a rat, but a rat terrier got its name because it used to be a ratter. Back in the day, they used to have them on farms and they would take care of the rat population by hunting them. And so I think that's why you guys see that little prey drive.
Yeah.
He hunts his teddy bears and yes, so that's very classic of a terrier. High energy, really good family dogs because they really do bond with their people. They love their people so much. And they love to play and they love to work. So these kind of dogs do need that mental stimulation as well as just physical work. Have you guys ever done any kind of like cool puzzles with Firu?
I've seen other dogs do it, but he doesn't do any.
He's a very smart guy and he's got a lot of energy. So sometimes when you guys are at home and just relaxing, you guys could give him a puzzle and he'll find it so exciting. Doing that for like 15 to 20 minutes can be really stimulating for him that he'll be tired afterwards. So I think he'd really like it. Now we talked a lot about the terrier in Firu, but let's not be fooled. There's a little bit of a diva DNA sprinkled in there. So we have the toy poodle and the Chihuahua. These two dogs fall into a category of dog called the toy group. So these dogs were made to be sweet and cute and spoiled and live in luxury.
He is definitely spoiled.
Chihuahuas are often said to be very terrier-like in their behavior. So he's got two types of terriers in his DNA, plus the Chihuahua, which is a very terrier-like type dog. So his terrier traits are going to be really dominant, which is high energy, very smart, wants to do some work, and how is he on the leash? Because sometimes these terriers can be like really driven because they're fast runners. They also have a high prey drive, so anytime they see a cat or a squirrel, they just want to go.
For walks, he's usually behind me.
He's surprisingly good for the breed on leash. He doesn't tend to walk in front of you or pull at the leash at all.
You don't see that very often. A lot of the time, dogs want to go ahead of the pack, right? What's really cool is that he probably sees you as the leader, which is really cool, right? So you're the one that leads the pack and he'll just trust you and follow along. That's really sweet. He loves you.
Firu brings a certain amount of joy to the house where he is just such a lovable dog, and seeing how tight he is with Scarlett is just a beautiful thing to get to witness every day. We're very lucky that he chose us.
He's like my world. He's my best friend. Yeah. He's my best friend.
I know.
I get a friend.
From Georgia Peach to Nova Scotia's finest hiking buddy, Reggie's journey is anything but ordinary. Tune in to see how this kiss-giving pup conquers trails and hearts.
My name is Vanessa Heber, and I brought my cute little pup with me today, Reginald Popcorn Heber, otherwise known as Reggie.
Vanessa, tell me about Reggie. How did you meet Reggie?
We got Reggie from a rescue. He was found in a dump down south. First time we saw him, I just knew it was the dog for us. We were always looking for kind of like a scruffy dog who looked like he had a story to him, and he was perfect when we got him.
Well, Reggie's been through a lot when he got to you. So what was that sort of acclimation time like?
It was definitely tricky. There were days when I was like, oh, is he ever gonna be comfortable with us? We actually had to make a little like river of carpets for him to walk around because he was too scared to walk on the hardwood floor. It was also very, very satisfying to see how he was growing each day and how much more comfortable he was getting with us. Like the third day, he was already sleeping on his back on the couch. Like he knew that we were his people, and it felt really great.
And was his name Reggie when you got him?
No, we went through a lot of different names. We wanted something that was just kind of like silly. We went to Popcorn first because we were just like, oh, that's kind of silly, but Reggie is the one that we landed on.
What are some of the things that you've really come to love the most about Reggie over the last few years?
He's just the most gentle dog that you could ever imagine, but so playful when you're out on walks, and then when you come home, he just wants to snuggle up, always be on the couch, always touching your feet. He is just like so gentle with every single person that he meets. He's a little bit shy sometimes, but he just has so much love to give, and I think that's from maybe what he went through in his past.
Yeah. Let's talk about some of his behaviors. Does he do anything that's really strange? Does he have
He's
quirky things?
definitely quirky in the sense that he only wants to have his water outside. He never wants to have his water inside, which is, I don't know, something very interesting for him.
That is interesting, yeah.
He's very obsessed with me if I'm playing with my son. And anytime he sees a dog, it's like the best day ever. Even if a dog's like, I don't really want to have anything to do with you, he just is so happy to see them. And yeah.
So people are always speculating, what kind of dog is Reggie? What are you really hoping to get out of the DNA profile today?
Just want to know what he might be.
Yeah.
Maybe a doodle, maybe a lab, a bit in there, but he definitely has hair over fur. So I wonder if it's that, but he looks more like a terrier. He's just a wild card.
Nessa, what are you hoping to get out of the DNA information today?
And just to give him the happiest and healthiest life that he could possibly have, because he's been through a lot before we had him, and we just want him to be comfortable and live a pretty great life.
Vanessa, I know you were thinking terrier for his DNA results.
Yeah.
You were correct in thinking that, as he is 88% American Staffordshire Terrier.
88%.
88%.
That's wild.
Yeah, and 12% Schnauzer.
Okay, Schnauzer I kind of was guessing, but the 88%, I didn't realize it was that high.
Absolutely. His appearance screams Schnauzer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, truly.
Furry pit bull, I guess, is what he looks like.
Yeah.
Bred by farmers as versatile working dogs, Schnauzers, like Reggie, were tasked with guarding livestock and property. As time passed, they proved invaluable ratters, keeping homes and businesses free of pests. Their reputation for fearlessness and tenacity spread far and wide, and soon Schnauzers could be found in households across Europe. Today, whether serving as beloved family pets or skilled working dogs, Schnauzers like Reggie continue to captivate hearts worldwide.
So what things have you noticed about Reggie? What does he love to do? What does he not really pay mind to?
He loves to just be around his people. That is his number one thing, and around other dogs, especially. Actually, pit bull breeds is his favorite dog to be around.
Okay.
He loves giving kisses all the time. He loves to go on a hike and just adventure and just like be around us and cuddle us and sleep beside us.
Absolutely. That totally makes sense given his breeds.
Yeah.
What do you know about Staffordshire Terriers?
Not much.
Okay. Staffordshire Terriers and Schnauzers aren't huge swimmers. Does Reggie love to swim, or?
He loves to swim, especially when we're in the water. He likes to come and try to play rescue with us, and he'll go on, or if we do fetch it, he'll swim out to a stick or something, but he won't bring it back in, but he does like to go in the water.
Maybe it's just a Reggie thing, and especially if he only enjoys it when you're in there. American Staffordshire Terriers are very emotionally attentive dogs. They're going to know if you're upset, they're going to know if you're happy, and they're going to match that energy. If you're even feeling tired, they will have no problem laying in bed with you all day. And that really reflected in Reggie's behavior towards Vanessa. It was also reflective of the Schnauzer personality, because Schnauzers really attach to one person, and he certainly chose Vanessa as that person.
One thing that we noticed with Reggie is that he's always been really good with kids, and when we had our son, he just took to him so much. The kisses do not stop. Even now, when he's over a year, the kisses are constant. He is so patient, lets Theo crawl all over him, and he is so happy just to have us all together.
American Staffordshire Terriers are very affectionate, which is why he loves to give kisses all of the time. They're very good with other children and other dogs as well. They're very attentive to their needs. They're very calm and can be very playful, but in a respectful manner. So any mental and physical stimulation will probably be best done wherever you are.
Yeah.
So if that's not walking or hiking together as a family, I think a lot of mental stimulation would be great, just sitting around at home, giving him puzzles. Do you ever use Kongs?
He has never really shown an interest in Kongs, but one thing that we did was had the buttons that he could press to like tell if he wants to go outside, or like he wants water outside, or he wants a treat. But we had to take them away because the treats got a little bit, he kept pushing the button nonstop.
Oh, of course you
We're
did.
like, oh, okay, a little much. Talking to Cassidy was really great, just knowing and learning what those behaviors are and how they relate to his breed. I never would have really put two and two together when it goes to the loyalty and all of the extra stuff. I just thought he liked being by our side, but it's more than that.
Being able to see Reggie shine through as a confident and loved, chill dog just really speaks to how well Vanessa and her family has built his confidence and helped him learn how to trust and be happy.
Reggie honestly means the world to me. He has become my best friend. He's become everything that I could imagine from a dog. Like, he has been by my side through mat leave, for having the baby, going through ups and downs, like being away from family. He has just brought so much joy into our lives and really brought my partner and I together. And I don't even know where to begin on just saying how grateful I am to have this dog in my life. I love him so much.
Meet Rosie Reese Grant, a pup with a flair for the dramatic and a master's degree in cuddleology. Catch her antics next on Doggy DNA.
My name is Maya Grant, and I brought my dog Rosie with me.
Welcome to the dog living room, Maya.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, and this is Rosie. How did you meet her?
So my dad's friend, he is a dog breeder, and he had one extra dog, and the people who were going to get her wouldn't sign the no breeding contract. So he kept her, and then later on in his life, he ended up not being able to have 4 dogs because he had 4 at the time. So he ended up giving her to us.
Was there a moment early on or later when you got Rosie that you really knew that she was your dog?
The first time we just babysat her to give her a little trial run. She was very nervous and shy and was following my dad more because he's met her before. She was very shy, not playing with toys, but she very quickly opened up to us and showed us her true colors. She started laying on our chest and kind of really cuddling up to her, so that's when we got really attached to her.
Yeah.
And she just fit into the family so well and was just running around and just really opened up after the first week of having her.
That's beautiful. And how is she now? She loves toys?
Yeah, she loves toys. She's very hyper. She's either sleeping or running around in circles, yeah.
One or the other. She goes from 0 to 100.
0 to 100 really fast, yeah. She likes to play outside. We have an open backyard, so she really loves running around outside.
So how did you pick her name, or was she already named?
She came with her name.
Okay.
We did give her the middle name Rosie Reese because
Okay.
she looks like a Reese's Pieces cup.
Yes, yes. What about her personality? Let's talk a little bit about Rosie's personality. Does she have any weird quirks or behaviors?
Yeah, she's either the laziest dog ever and just sleeping at the couch the whole day, or she's running around in circles in the backyard. All the neighbors know her for just barking at her at the gate and stuff like that. Very jumpy and very playful and energetic. Also very human-like. She lays on her back a lot and just not how a dog would act. She also likes having pillows on her face as well sometimes when she sleeps, which is really funny for a dog.
Yeah, I noticed she came and did that here. She just put her head right on the pillow.
Yeah, she's very human-like for a dog, I find.
Yeah, she's quite a jumper.
Yeah, she does like jumping. We think she's half human, half bunny rabbit or something.
Yeah, you're here to have a DNA profile done. So tell me why you wanted to have that done.
I was very interested because her mom and dad, we both knew that they were French bulldogs, but we don't know anything other than that. And I know normally there's some sort of mixing, I think, with French bulldogs.
Well, Maya, the next thing we're gonna do is have you talk to Bianca, our expert, and she has the results for Rosie's DNA profile.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah. We'll see if there's any bunny rabbit in there.
Hi, Maya.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm super excited to give you these results.
I'm excited too.
And you're expecting what?
French bulldog.
Okay, and 100%?
Yeah, I think so,
Came from a breeder kind of
Yeah.
situation?
Yeah.
So I do have the results.
Okay.
Rosie is 60%. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
100% French bulldog.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we
So,
expected. Yeah.
Indeed, a purebred.
Okay, interesting. Cool. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome.
In 19th century Paris, the charming French bulldog emerged. Originally bred as companions for lace workers in England, they found their way to France through industrialization. The temperament, adaptability, and affectionate nature of French bulldogs made them beloved pets in urban environments, and as a fashionable choice of pet for socialites. As immigration expanded, French bulldogs journeyed across the Atlantic Ocean to the streets of North America.
I was very pleased to know that Rosie was 100% French bulldog because that's what we thought she was, so it was very reassuring to know that she was.
I have been a vet tech for a long time, and I've met my fair share of French bulldogs, and I have never met a dull or boring French bulldog. They are always ready and willing to do anything. If you say, let's go, we're going to the bathroom, let's go, you know, so they're always, or if it's a hike or whatever, they're always ready for whatever.
Yeah, she's very jumpy, very hyper. She'll just like run around the house nonstop. She likes having her head on a pillow when she goes to sleep, and also just like lays on her back at night, which is really funny for a dog, I find.
And she must snore.
Yeah,
if she's a back,
very
if
loud
she's a
snorer.
back sleeper. That must,
I never know if it's her or my dad snoring. It's one of them.
That's cute. And did she come with some, like a little bit of training already?
She was totally good at using the washroom, but she's very pulley on a leash and didn't know any hand signals or how to sit or anything. So we taught her that.
They are very stubborn, but extremely smart, which can make training a little challenging.
Leash training her has been very difficult.
Every time she's by your side, just throw her some treats. As she starts kind of understanding what's going on, you'll notice her automatically wanting to stay beside you, and you'll notice her constantly looking up at you because she's like, am I gonna get a treat? Am I gonna get a treat? And so that can really help stop the pulling, right? Oftentimes, some people with the pulling, every time she goes to do that pull, you just stop. She'll start kind of picking up on it and slowly work your way to the point that you would, you know, be able to walk with her just by your side.
Yeah, super helpful.
Some ideas.
Yeah.
And so doing some training just for her own fun can be a really good idea. And go with what she likes to do. She's a jumper. Try, you know, in your backyard or something like that, set up like a little agility jumps. When working with these cute little energetic French bulldogs, agility is always an option. Life is about having fun for these guys. And with the right reward. So it's very clear they need that reward to be able to perform for their owners. And but with the right treat, they'll do it and they'll get it really quick. So these French bulldogs can be so sweet when they're doing agility courses. They kind of lower the bars a little bit to accommodate their little cute legs. And I don't think they would have to lower those agility bars for Rosie. She got some air, and I think she was airborne for a good 2 seconds before those little toes hit the ground. So that was really impressive. And another thing to keep in mind with a dog like that that's very food motivated and busy are puzzles.
She's never done a puzzle, I don't think, before.
Okay, so that's something that would be very stimulating for her because you use treats in the puzzle. So really wonderful thing to do with these dogs that have a lot of energy to give.
My time with Bianca was very informative just because I didn't know about giving her treats when she was walking, so it helped me train her on the leash more. And also Rosie's never done a puzzle before, so it's definitely good to know that that's something that she does enjoy and like to do. Rosie's kind of just like my bright light in my life. That's what she means to me. She's always there for us in the house and always someone to go for a walk with and hang out with. Rosie has definitely changed our life for the better. She just brightens up my day.